afternoon, and konbanwa wherever you are in the world. I am the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Hi! Hello! And thank you so much, Sir Simplot, for the 5 gifted memberships. Very much appreciated. How is everyone doing this lovely evening? We have a late night stream. Oh, my super chat reader opened. Lows. We don't need that right now. How is everyone doing? How is everyone? Oh my gosh, can I just say, daylight savings time has been so rough. I've just been tired. Not all the time, but like when I want to be productive, I just get so tired. And then I end up being super unproductive. And then I get, not sad, but I get a little disappointed that I wasn't as productive as I wanted to be because of daylight savings time. So I think I'll just like stay up a little bit later and I'll finish the work. But then that makes me tired. And it's an endless cycle. But you know, it's the first week after daylight savings. We gotta give ourselves a break, right? Am I still in a silly mood? I guess I'm in a normal mood now. I had rehearsal earlier and it was so fun. It was so silly. We were doing a lot of like movement work. We have to do a lot of like not heavy lifting, but we do have to like lift things in this production that I'm in. And it's really fun. My arms get really tired. But we like laugh through it. There's a lot of funny, silly parts. So, and we got to do a lot of them today. So, really fun, really silly rehearsal. But yeah, I was able to get a little bit of my energy up just then. But now you've been late to work twice in a row because of daylight savings. Man, it's like what's the percentage? 65% of the year we're in daylight savings? Isn't that crazy? How many naps did I take throughout the day? Yesterday I took 1. And then today I took 1. I don't normally, I don't know. I don't take, I was especially tired though. Usually when I nap during the day, I'm not that tired, but man. Hopefully it'll be over by the end of the week. My tiredness from daylight savings. Oh my gosh, you're gonna grab some dinner? I actually have my dinner here with me if you all don't mind. That I eat. And I'm glad you all liked the White Day karaoke. It was really fun. I decided what I was gonna sing the day of. Or the evening before. No, I think it was the day of. Oh my gosh. Rewatching my Deltarune VODs. I hope you all enjoy. I'm really excited for part 3 as well. Chapter 3? Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any messages. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh my gosh, I really want to go to the upcoming Final Fantasy concerts. The one that AWR Music is putting on. Should I do it? Because I feel like I'm not as big of a Final Fantasy fan as I am with Genshin, but I love the music. The only like Final Fantasy I played was 13, which is an odd one. It's just one that my sister had, so I played 13. I watched a movie. I watched Advent Children. So 7. Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children. What else? What other? And then I just listened to a lot of the music. It's so good. My favorite piece is one called I don't know, apologize if I say this wrong. To Xanarkand? Is that how you say it? I don't know. But that's my favorite Final Fantasy. Really, Final Fantasy, like it's like a fandom in law, you know? Like I know who Cloud is, I know who Sephiroth is, I know enough about Final. I know who Tifa is. Right, it's a fandom in law. But I never like got super into it. Yeah, I watched gameplay of 7. But the only one I really played was 13. It is an odd number, that's true. It's not even. Oh my gosh. You went to the one at Anime NYC, was pretty fun even if you didn't know all the songs. It's just a beautiful soundtrack overall, I agree. I also don't know all of the songs, but I do have a lot of favorites. Did I say it right? Xanarkand? How do you say it? It's from 10. Yeah, I don't know much about... Well, I know... No, just kidding. I know who these people... I know who these people are. I know the girl. Yes. I know... I've seen them. I've seen them before. The blonde-haired guy. Kind of reminds me of Shulk. The blonde girl in the bikini. I've seen her, the bikini top. And then I think I've seen a video of the girl with the brown hair. And I think I've seen the opening sequence of the game with her. I might be completely wrong. Yeah, I know the basics, exactly. But maybe I can get into it from the music. I think that'd be a fun angle, right? I've always really enjoyed Final Fantasy music. So maybe I could do like a video. Look at me thinking of this as content. But maybe I could do a video about like talking about the team behind the music, things like that. I think that'd be really cool. Marco, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh yeah, for today, if you all don't know why we're doing a stream today, it's because I wanted to get caught up on some super chats I didn't get the chance to finish reading during my announcement discussion. Well, I guess not discussion. Announcement chatting stream. So I'm gonna pull up the super chats there. I don't know where we left off, so I'm just gonna, quickly go through some of the earlier ones until I kind of remember where we left off. That's the plan. Yeah, Final Fantasy music is so good. Maybe I should get into a game. Which Final Fantasy, this is a question for you all. Which Final Fantasy should I play first? Because you don't have to play them in order, from my understanding. And hey Christian, thanks for stopping by. I was just hanging out cleaning while I was watching your Genshin stream earlier. Oh my gosh, when you said we were just about to start the Sumeru arc, I was like, wow, you're gonna be in for a long journey. Oh my gosh. Final Fantasy VI was a good one. Final Fantasy XI is good. Final Fantasy VII isn't a bad jumping on point, and of course, thanks for stopping by, of course! Should I do 13 Part 3? I know there's a 13 too. Everyone said 6 or 14. I'll do 6. I feel like I should start earlier in the numbering system. Oh my gosh. YouTuber plays all Final Fantasy games in order. Final Fantasy XI is online based? Really? I feel like I've heard about that. Isn't there another online based Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy X is a good start, but personally 9 is your favorite. Which is the Final Fantasy? 2 questions. Which is the Final Fantasy that they drive cars? Which is the one they drive cars in? That one was really cool. Is that the one with Noctis? Is that the name of the guy who kind of looks like Sasuke? 15. So that's the one with cars. What's the one? I'm thinking, what's the one with the fishing game? Or is that a separate mini game? Or am I thinking of a different RPG entirely? 15 is the boys' bachelor party? What is it about? 15 starts off good? Does it end bad? You saying that it starts off good implies that it gets bad. 15 also has fishing. Oh my gosh! 15 sounds like an awesome time. We should start with 15. We should say it has the cars. It has the fishing minigame. We should just start with 15. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned I do have I have some chicken tikka masala, leftover chicken tikka masala. So I'm just gonna be diving into it. 15's a mixed bag. What about it makes it a mixed bag? Because I'm hearing driving cars, fishing minigame. What's there to lose? Noctis is a prince? Wow. I didn't get that vibe from him. 15 is a GTA/Shakespearean reference. That's so silly. And so specific. Very specific. Did you miss something important? No, we haven't gotten into the meat and potatoes of things yet. I got sidetracked. We were talking about Final Fantasy. Why did we talk about Final Fantasy? It's because we were talking about the AWR music concert. But what were we talking about before then? I don't know. I never know how we get to some of our, tangents. Will I do the original playthrough or the remastered version? Probably the remastered. I feel like I'd have an easier time finding the remastered version, if that makes sense. Okay, I will pull up my super chats. You were so angry at Arden I don't know who that is. Arden Izunia. Is that a character in Final Fantasy? That sounds like a really cool Final Fantasy RPG name. Do you think my name gives off fantasy RPG vibes, or is it just kind of normal? Rita. Watch out for Rita! I guess so. I have a very I don't know. I don't dislike my name. I love my name. But it's like that one scene from Hoodwink. Watch out for Keith. Watch out for Rita. Oh my gosh. It reminds you of Silver the Hedgehog. A cool name like Silver. And my name? I think Rita's a nice name. Any other Ritas out there? Rita the Dangerous is gonna get you. Oh my gosh. I don't have a middle name. You think Dangerous would be my middle name? Oh my gosh. Speaking of names. Okay, I promise I'm getting to the super chats. I'm getting very sidetracked. I saw this post today. And it was like... I saw two posts today. The second one I'm going to talk about, I have a lot of feelings about. But the first one was canon. Person with no name. Fanon. First name and then the source. The source for the character. And that's so funny because I always I joke and I say, oh, that's Shao Genshin. Or if they don't have a last name, I always just use Shulk Xenoblade. Does anyone else do that? That's so funny to me. I love that sort of trend with characters that don't have last name. Inuyasha. Sans Undertale, exactly. Oh my gosh. But I thought that was really funny. The other post that I saw, which I felt to my core, was talking. Oh my gosh. No, not me talking about Xenoblade within the first 15 minutes of the stream starting. The second post I saw was something about how, Taion doesn't get appreciated enough as a character by himself. Which I can't agree with more. Because a lot of people... Oh my gosh, I'm getting up in arms about this. A lot of people think of Taion in relation to Uni. And it's such a shame because he has such a great character arc, such a great story, really good, motivations for, doing things. And... Anyway... He's just a great character by himself. And, he has really great interactions with people outside of Uni. But, anyway, I'll talk about that another day. I just saw that post and I thought, wow, I wholeheartedly agree. Cannot wait. Okay, anyway, time to get back into the real meat and potatoes of things, which is reading my super chats from the announcement stream. Okay, let me scroll. And again, I'll kind of go quickly through the beginning parts because I think I got those already. Let's see. Sagittarius, thank you for the super chat. Sagittarius says, do not look away. You witness an angel's ascension. I remember this one because I started singing Cruel Angel's Thesis. Lots of tangents incoming. Oh, absolutely. Is it, is it really a Rita stream without a tangent? Without tangoing with the tangent? Speaking of tangent, this chicken tikka masala is fantastic. Let's see here. Marco, thank you for the heart super sticker. Snowstorm. It's snowstorm, but with the S is replaced with an X. Says it's sad that things had to come to this. But you know what they say. That's showbiz, baby. Keep trucking on. I'll continue supporting you, Rita. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people were I was expecting Rita to be a lot sadder, but I don't think you all saw. First of all, people are allowed to, I guess, grieve and experience emotions in their own way. And one thing I've always really not liked about, I guess, not just the internet in general, or I guess not streaming in general, but just media and internet in general. People are so hypercritical about people's reactions to things, or how they those those fan cams of the cameras on the celebrities in the audience reacting to the things. The celebrity will look one way and they're like, oh, you know what that meant? That means this, or whatever. But I think a lot of people were like, Rita's doesn't seem very sad. I am. I think it's more like me wanting to. I feel like this is how I cope. I was really sad off stream. I talked a lot about it with the PRISM talents and some of my friends. And I feel like I really just wanted to keep it move on, essentially. And I feel like it could have been a lot worse of an outcome, I agree. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like whenever a lot of people are sad, it's how I deal with that is I of course give people their room to be sad, be angry, be frustrated, things like that. But I try to bring some sort of positivity or good energy. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be really, really sad. Yeah, I'll try to catch any new questions if you'd like. Do you have any? Let's see. Oh yeah, Cap's message. Cap said your always positive and forward-looking attitude has been uplifting everyone since your debut. Thank you. Big love and pride for the PRISM team. I'm glad I bring, that sort of uplifting energy. I'm glad I can make the PRISM family proud. Yeah. There's a difference between not expressing sadness and not showing emotion. But the thing is I'm a very expressive person, but I have a lot of friends who are just not expressive, and they've told me before I feel bad for not being expressive. I feel like I should be sadder, or I feel like I should be angrier. And I wish we didn't feel that way. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we all have this idea in our heads of how we should react to things, whether it's from the media you watch or the people you hang around. And people feel bad. I feel bad for not feeling sad, or I feel bad for not feeling, angry. But you shouldn't feel ashamed for how you feel about something. I don't know. It doesn't make you a bad person for not crying over something or things like that. It was sad, but all you guys handled it pretty well, all things considered. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted to keep the vibes positive. I think, I don't know. I think everyone at PRISM, I think, again, I don't want to speak for them, but from what I've, we of course talk all the time, but from what I've gathered, everyone just wants this to be a sort of positive thing. Yeah. I assume you're a natural glass half full type person. Yeah, I do. I don't. And it's not even that I try to do that. I think it's just it's something that I feel like I'm conditioned to do. That's just how I'm hardwired, I guess. But yeah. Honestly, your positivity was welcoming because hearing anyone cry makes me want to cry. Same. And I feel like I've come to understand that, and I think subconsciously over the past 2 or 3 years I've learned, I don't know, I've conditioned myself not to cry publicly because I know it makes people sad because I don't like making people sad. So I reel it in as much as I can, I guess. Oh my gosh. Honestly, the way you handled it really made riding the wave after the announcement easier. I'm happy to hear that. I know it's really scary. I know it's tough to swallow the news. So, whatever I can do to make it easier. Right? Yeah, I hope everyone will think back on Prism and remember how much of a family we are and how much we love each other. And again, we'll always be family. Yeah. But yeah, I was really sad outside of it. Of course I told my friends about it. And I got one of my friends, she invited me over and was like, hey, let's just play games. So, yeah, it was really nice. We were just having like a nice little like game session. She was playing Tears of the Kingdom. I was playing Xenoblade, and then her partner was playing Baldur's Gate. It was really funny because they were in the other room. And then every once in a while she'd go, yes! Or like, oh no! And then she'd come out and she'd like check out our progress and like, you know, comment and stuff. This was the one I was talking about who also liked Xenoblade, and I was like, no way. You know about Xenoblade? That's crazy. But yeah, so I was with my friend. I was sleeping over at my friend's place when the news dropped, and I was messaging all of the Prism talents like, oh my gosh. But yeah. 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 I will have to say, I watched, it was tough getting through everyone's videos, but, because at first I was like, I feel like if I watch the ones going before me, I will cry during mine, so I ended up watching them later, but tears just two off the top of my head. I ended up raiding into June's, because June went right after me. I messaged him, I was like, hey, is it okay if I raid into you? And I was like, okay, now that mine's over, I guess I'll watch a little bit of it. And I was a mess. I started crying at my desk, and I was like, I need to stop watching this. I was like, I can't do this right now. And then another time, just like the two stories off the top of my head, I was jogging. It was like the morning or so, or 2 mornings after, and I went on like a 4-mile jog to clear my head. Cause I was sad. I was sad, and I was in a jumble, and I needed to like distract myself, so I went out for a jog. And for whatever reason, I ended up watching Ko's video, because it's a video, not a stream. So I figured, okay, this should be fine with my, you know, cellular data. And I had to stop jogging. I fully had to stop jogging. Because I started crying. I started tearing up, and I was like, thank goodness no one's around. Otherwise, they'd be like, did you break a leg? Are you okay? But, and then I immediately messaged her after that, and she was like, no! Oh. Yeah. I need to not talk about it too much, so I'm gonna make myself cry. But, you know, I love every single one of the talents. I hope the best for them, and I know we're all gonna do great things. Okay, reading more super chats. Your boy Steven is the name of the chatter. Thank you so much for the hearts, the blue hearts. Let's see. Peloskun, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi Rita, I'm usually more of a lurker, but I felt I should tell you that your positivity has pulled me out of some bad times, and I'm confident it will also help you move forward with this new chapter. Aw, well, I'm happy to hear that. I think I mentioned this during that stream, and I've mentioned this all the time, but I'm happy that I can be the positive force that pushes you forward, because you all are that for me. So, couldn't have done this without you guys. Yeah, thank you to all the lurkers out there. Woohoo! Yeah, that's yours! Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Hyper Epsilon, thank you so much for the Prism love. Rita love, will support you. No, that really means a lot. I think I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but your support in any way that you choose to show it really means a lot. Someone's gotta be the light, exactly. Oh my gosh. Carl says from the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining Prism. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. I'm happy. I'm also happy I joined Prism, because I know it's coming to a close, and you know, I am excited for, you know, exciting opportunities in the future and things to come, but I don't think I would be a streamer if it weren't for Prism. You know, Cap took a chance on me. I'd never streamed before. I'd never, you know, I didn't know if I was streamer material, but I'm glad took the chance on me. I'm glad he saw the potential in me. And if it weren't for PRISM, I wouldn't have been able to meet so many amazing people and be surrounded by such a wonderful community. So I do not regret being a part of PRISM at all, whatsoever. I knew about PRISM when it first debuted, but it was you and Luta who pulled me in. Oh, thank you. You were truly a kind soul. Thank you, Carl. Very kind man. We're just little guys. We do what we can. Same here. I'm just a girl on the internet. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I remember this one, Umberhulk! I remember this was. I read this one during stream. Umberhulk says, Rita, you were there for me when I was at my lowest point, and you brought me and my partner together through your Omori stream, so I'll support you no matter what happens. Viva la bread gang. Thank you, Umberhulk. Best wishes to you and your partner. Oh my god. Viper says, I always struggle to watch streams. My 2x speed brain rot hits too hard. You're real for that, though. But I always try to be here. Aw, thank you. You're just such a sweet and wholesome girl. I haven't been around much, but when I was happy. Oh, well, I hope you can continue to have that happiness and positivity. Sending you good vibes, always. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce this one. I'm sorry. But you have like the little umlaut in your name. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce this. Let me see if I can put this in like Google Translate. Okay, while I do that, I'm gonna eat some more of my chicken tikka masala. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Whoa, your name is cool. I translated it. I don't know how to say it properly. I just put it on here. I'll play the Google Translate version.
Götterdämmerung.
That's the name. Apologize. I don't think I'd be able to say that nicely. But you said, you're the comfiest VTuber ever. I will make sure to keep watching. Looking forward to more music streams if you wish to do them. I do wish to do them, so I absolutely will. Please look forward to that. We just had our White Day karaoke, and then we had our jazz karaoke before that. I hope you all enjoyed. And then we're gonna have a rock karaoke, a rock 3D karaoke. Oh my gosh, I need to, like, not give myself a headache after VR jazz. Like, during, like, the 2 hours of jazz karaoke, I was fine. But then I started, like, headbanging because I was really into the music. And then afterwards, I was like, wait, whoa, I gave myself a headache. Oh my gosh. Rebecca, thank you so much for this super chat. A new beginning is exciting, but this is still rather sad news. I know, it's a weird spot, right, to have such exciting news, but it's also really sad news. So, you're headbanging for real? No, well, whatever you saw is what I did. It's hard to hide the physical expression of your emotions when you're in full body tracking. I forgot who said it. It was a PRISM talent, but they were like, oh my gosh, I just love how expressive you are. And it made me happy. Because, I don't know, I feel like I've always been kind of embarrassed by how, like, energetic I guess I am. Well, not, like, actually embarrassed, but I think I told you about how I'm, like, a notorious swayer when it comes to, playing the viola. And so people would always point it out. But, I don't know, that's just how I, enjoy music. Smile because it happened and hope that the future stays as bright as the present. Yeah, exactly. What's that one Master Oogway quote? And today's a gift. That's why they call it the present. Oh my god. Let's see. Continuing with Rebecca's message. I know you will say otherwise, but I'm sorry that I didn't support you more monetarily or otherwise the way that you know me so well. Because I just said otherwise. Oh my gosh. Still, like you said, let's stay positive. Lots of love to everyone at PRISM. Yeah! Yeah, it's been a very busy past few months getting ready for this transition. It's gonna be a very busy this month. And I'm sure it's gonna be very busy next month, getting ready for everything. But it's okay. It happens. Such is life. That's showbiz, baby. Arton says, I can't say it enough. Thank you for all you've done. And likewise, Uno reverse card. You. One could say I'm very busy every month. Oh, absolutely. That's just how the cookie crumbles, right? That's just how, I was gonna say the sausage is made. Because that was from like Hamilton or something. That's just how it is. That it do be how it is. But I don't know, I feel like as someone who's, I can't not be busy. I'm kind of like crazy like that. I like being busy, but sometimes I forget that I need to like schedule not busy time. Yep, that's just how the schedule. I told you all how after I couldn't make it to Shiki's in February, I had to like reschedule it to May. Because then my next free weekend isn't until May. Oh my gosh. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today's a gift. That's why it's called the present. Thank you, Emberman. Oh my god. Optronic says, wanted to thank you for getting me through a very dark period of my life a year or so back. VTubers gave me something to look forward to after a crummy day. I'm much better now, though. I'm happy to hear that. I really am. Oh my god. I'm happy to hear that. And I hope that continues. Yeah, I know. My schedule... I'm a planner. I'm a notorious planner. My sister was making fun of it, of me today. Because she wanted to schedule something with me next week. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to go. But then I think I was like, I can squeeze you into these two very specific time slots. And she was like, your calendar is crazy. Because I share my calendar with her. And I was like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and happy birthday to our March birthdays! Happy birthday! Oh my gosh. Teaches your ways of being so organized. I feel like I'm organized in some ways, and then I'm totally disorganized in other ways. How's managing the two calendars? Crazy! Because I have two Notions, I have two Google Calendars, two Gmails right now. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Because I'll make a change on one calendar and then it won't happen on the other calendar. So I've had a couple of things fall through the cracks, but come April, it's gonna be a-okay. Yeah. It's hip to wear soap. Thank you so much for the super chat. I was saving this for the end of Xenoblade 1. But here's the early Xenoblade 2 fun. Thank you so much. It's a victim of its short development process, but it's got some of my absolute favorite scenes and some of Yasunori Mitsuda's best work as composer and supervisor. The JP cast is top. Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited for our extensive Xenoblade journey. I have two calendars starting since like a few weeks ago. Yeah. My indie calendar, if you will. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have my calendars planned. Like I've told all my friends this before. Like, if you don't schedule something big with me in like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, it's gonna be tough squeezing it in. So I have things like in August planned. I have things in December. Well, that's the thing. It's like a big event. It's a big event. So yeah, I have to plan it. or they planned it and I told them, I was like, if it's a big event, you gotta tell me in advance. But I have one thing in December, I have one thing in August. But aside from that, it's like through April, May. Joshua, welcome backstage as Idol Coach. I hope you have lots of fun. Oh my gosh. And it's going great. Thanks, Brad. Let's see. Oishizo, thank you so much for the Rita love. Gudao, thank you for the super chat. Gudao says, as my first PRISM agent, I found I never got to say thank you for introducing me to all these amazing people. Thank you for having such a welcoming environment and community. I never could be prouder to be a Prismer. Prism love. You guys. That makes me happy. Yeah. That makes me very happy. I'm glad that you all are also so supportive and loving to all the Prism talents. Sang, thank you so much much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Gosh, but everyone's so wonderful, and even though we're all so different, like even if someone's like not your cup of tea, even if I'm like I'm not your cup of tea, like I've had so much like support and love from people who like don't watch me because of course, you know, I'm probably not like the vibe or the energy some people want to, you know, go to after work, and that's totally okay. That's just how the cookie crumbles, right? But I've gotten so much love from like, you know, other Prism talents and like their respective communities. So it's like it's one big Prism community. So that makes me happy. Christian Oineza, is that how you say your name? Thank you for the super chat. Leakum, thank you so much for the super chat. I'll be supporting you all day, every day. Thank you. Oh my god. And I will be thankful all day, every day. Oh my gosh. I think, can I be like honest? Can I be like fully transparent? I think like back when we were like all talking about getting kind of like ready and having these discussions with management about like what our sort of plans are, what our goals are, next steps. I think I was like, I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking to a few Prism talents about like, what do you think? What do you want to do? Or like, why do you think this? And I was actually kind of nervous at first, going independent, because I was like, I don't know if I'm like solo star material. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know. I was nervous about that. But I don't think I'm so nervous about it anymore. I think it doesn't really matter. I think as long as I have fun, we all have fun. And I just work hard and do my best, and yeah, things will fall into place. Yeah, but you know, a lot of things I was nervous about, but you know, we all thought about this very seriously. We've all thought about it for a long while, and I think everyone's sort of, yeah. I think as you know, the time has passed, and as we've made the announcement, I think, you know, everyone's slowly starting to, you know, not be as scared, not be as nervous, which is nice. I'm happy. Yeah. Garrett says, your kindness help me back. Help me to back? I can't. Let's see. Help me back and finish school. Finally have a degree. Woohoo! It's silly. No, that's not silly at all. I'm honored. But you really mattered in that, Garrett. Oh, Garrett. I'm happy to hear that. That's huge. Like, getting a degree is huge. Like, that's a lot of hard work. And to, like, think that I was able to help push you through that really means a lot. Yeah. And congrats! That's huge! That's a lot of hard work, and I'm proud of you. You can do it, Rita. Thank you! Thank you. Congrats on your pie divided by 180 radiance. That's crazy. That's so silly. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just want to keep doing what I do, what I love, keep making content alongside you all. And I think that's what matters. And everything will fall into place. But yeah, I'll just keep working hard. And please continue to watch over me. I'll keep doing my best. Yeah. And this is the last super chat of that stream, so I'm gonna pull up the donos of that stream. Brendan says, hi Rita, I hope your journey as an indie VTuber will be a fruitful one. It's sad that Prism is closing, but I hope you do your best. I certainly will try to do my best. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh my god. And that was March 2nd? Yes, so I'm gonna go to March 2nd for donos. Donos. Envy says, be the light, Rita, now and forever. I know you'll continue to be an aspiring artist, working with many kinds of people, and aspiring for optimism. Thank you for being the change I wish to see in the world. Also, do you still own the rights to your EP? It's still gonna say Rita Kamishiro. When you search up my name in Spotify, YouTube community, it'll say Girls Night, Rita Kamishiro. Oh my god. They will still exist. So don't worry, you don't need to go rush to save it. All of my videos are gonna be up, all of my songs are still gonna be up. So they will still say Rita Kamishiro on it. There won't be a different name on it or anything. But I will be making more music and such in the future, so please look forward to that. Derek, thank you so much for the dono. Once one door closes, another one opens. It was probably fate that led me to meeting you in that convention. Oh, yeah! And I will forever be grateful for you. As your new chapter starts, you'll be stuck with me a little while longer, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna eat more of my chicken tikka masala. I keep forgetting it. That's the thing, I don't usually bring food to a stream, not because I think it's like improper to eat during a stream. Eating is good, eating is nice, you should feed yourself. But I always just forget about the food because I keep talking. I'm a yapper, what can I say? Yeah, food check. For those who have food, don't forget about it. Joshua, thank you so much for the super chat. Been catching up on your Genshin streams. First watch your 4.2 Adventure Quest and enjoyed them since. Though I've only started to watch them in order. Such a calm and nice stream. Oh, yay! Looking forward to watching the rest and enjoying the rest. Yay! I think the new Genshin update is today. Maybe we'll play some next week. What do you think? But oh my god, I'm so excited for the next chapter of Genshin. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. A lurker. Thank you so much for the dono. Are you a lurker, perhaps? You were the first VTuber I ever watched, and still my fave. Aww. Thank you. I really appreciated how much you care for your community and fellow talents. Yeah, because you all are very cool, very awesome. Care about you all a lot. Thanks for all the good times. And here's to all the new opportunities. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be such a different, experience. And I really want to do a lot. I want to do a lot. I don't want this transition to fall flat. I want it to be a big shebang, So I want to make it a big deal. I want to do a lot. I don't want this transition to be boring. I want to seize the day. And Demon Warrior, thank you so much for the dono. Demon Warrior said, to our journey going forward, let's have so much fun together. Archangels and Pred Gang. Love you, Rita. You guys, you are so sweet. Oh my god. Yeah. To our journey going forward. We have such a long journey left ahead of us. It's only just begun. I don't know why I was gonna say it was only just a dream. It was from the Honkai Star Rail stream title that I did. It was only just a dream. I was thinking about us, thinking about me, thinking about us, what we're gonna be. I actually don't know how it goes. Oh my gosh. Derek says, everyone does say discovering your first VTuber is special. Ah! And you will be my first VTuber. Thank you! Ah! Special. You make me feel special. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And Alex John, thank you so much for the super chat. I've read today's a little bit already, but I'm gonna go back and read the ones I think I missed. Marco, thank you for the super chat. Sir Simple Law, thank you for the 5 gifted. Alex Jones says, Rita Appreciation had overtime at work on B-Day. Aww, I hope you can rest now. Now that your work is over, just appreciating everything you do and for being here. Thank you always. Thank you all always. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, say. Joshua, thank you for joining the Genshin streams and thank you for the super chat. And Derek, thank you for celebrating your membership anniversary as idol producer. And now I can eat my chicken tikka masala. I say as I have. I have been eating my food, don't you worry. I love leftovers. And thank you for the 5 gifted. Man, I love leftovers. Leftovers are great because you don't have to put in a lot of work to make more food. And I know that's blasphemous, you know, for the people out there who love cooking. And don't get me wrong, I love cooking. But I am a busybody. I am a busybody. Maybe it's not leftovers, but unplanned meal prep. You just gotta think about it like that. Oh no! I need to get more rice for my chicken tikka masala. I have a very, like, rice heavy ratio. Doctor ratio. I saw this tweet today and it was like this person, I think, who was in school. And they go, something like this. They were like, whenever I get bored studying or doing my worksheets, I draw a little doctor ratio in the corner explaining the text to me. And it's a picture of Dr. Ratio. And they draw like a speech bubble around the question or the problem. Oh my gosh. This has got to be at least the 5th time you've heard about my rice ratio. From me, right? From me saying it. Has any other PRISM agent talked about my rice ratio? Rice is the most important part of a balanced diet. I love bread too. I eat rice more than I eat bread, and maybe that's why I love bread. Because in my head, bread is more of like a... not a hot commodity. Not like a luxury. Bread is not a luxury. Although when I was younger, my go-to snack, this is gonna sound really bad, my go-to snack was just a piece of white bread and water. And I remember when I was a kid, I think somebody, like my sister, told me this when I was a little older. And I was like, you know what you used to say to me when you were a kid? Or not used to say, but like I said once and they never forgot about it. And I said, what? They were like, you said that you were like, I think I could survive in prison because sometimes I could just go and eat a piece of bread and water for a meal. And I thought, why did I say that? Oh my gosh. But yeah, when I was a kid, I would just eat a piece of white bread and water for a snack. Honestly, bread is great. Honestly and truly. Let's see. Sir Simbalon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. And Zapiel, thank you so much for joining us backstage as Idol Coach. Rice sandwich. That's just a lot of carbohydrate. Oh my god. Bread check. Oh, I don't have bread with me. Oh. But yeah, in my head, bread is more like... it's not as common as rice for me. Like in my... I guess not my diet, but like in life. So in my head, it's like, bread? Wow, that's special. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But try it. Just enjoy a nice... and not even like the nice like butter bread. Like just like the most basic white bread is the bread that I would snack on. Sometimes I would also just eat rice. You want to know something crazy? When I was younger, like we would always... this is so bad. We would always just leave the rice like in the pot on the stove. And we would like eat it throughout. Because right, you would like... eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. And so we would always just leave it on the stove. And then I find out when I'm older, like, you're not supposed to do that because there's a special bacteria that grows after like 4 hours or something. And I thought, is that real? I've been eating like rice left out for years. So, oh my gosh, I'm surprised. I was so shocked. And so I stopped eating. I stopped leaving my rice out. But yeah, that's just how I grew up. That's just how, yeah. Just room temperature. You're not supposed to do that. But that's just how I like grew up when I was younger. Of course, when I got older, I like found out about it. I thought, huh? That's just how I grew up. That's what my parents always did. So I always did that. I'm surprised nothing bad happened to me. Yeah, it's like it's not good. There's like a bacteria. But yeah, I remember when I was younger, I would just eat just rice sometimes, just bread. Or just rice. Because that would always be there, right? Like, that was always, like, present. I didn't, like, I have to make anything, or, like, I didn't have to buy anything to make. But rice and bread is always there, like a trusty friend. Maybe I did develop an immunity to it. I've never been, like, really, like, food sick before. I think the only time I've ever been really food sick is I think I was, like, I had to have been like 3 or 4 years old. I had like a chicken and it made me throw up really badly. I think it was just badly prepared. But yeah, don't do that. It's not good. You're not supposed to eat rice that was just left out and about for a few hours. Have I ever had food poisoning before? I'm pretty sure I have. Back when I was like really young. 3 or 4. I had some bad chicken. Man, it made me throw up. So, Rita eating dirt to improve her immune system. I wash my rice the way you should, not with soap. I remember, oh my gosh, in Cyber Angel training. Oh my gosh. It was back in Cyber Angel training. My friend invited me over to her room. She was like, oh, hold on, sorry. Let me like finish making this like rice or whatever. She had a rice cooker. You weren't supposed to have a rice cooker, but she did. And she was talking, and she goes, how do you guys fix the flavor thing or something like that on rice? And we're like, what do you mean? And she was like, I don't know, I feel like I still get this lingering soap taste, even after I wash it out. And I thought, whoa, that's different. That's certainly, that's the first time I've ever seen that before. And I thought, you put soap in your rice? And she was like, oh, I don't know. She was like, well, my mom was like, you make sure to wash your rice. And she'd never like made rice before. So I was like, okay, I guess I can see where that misunderstanding comes from. And so I said, I don't think you're supposed to wash the rice with soap. And she goes, oh. But thank goodness I was there to let her know, because I think it was her first time. No, second? Because it sounded like she had made rice previously. But very recently, if that makes sense. It's so silly. How do you get rid of the soap taste in your rice? She was so funny, oh my gosh. But I was like, yeah, you don't wash it with soap. Pro tip. But so silly. Oh my gosh. But it's again, if you didn't grow up cooking rice, I can see why that would be a misunderstanding, right? You to wash rice. How? You wash, not rinse. No, but I feel like rice is the one thing I could cook pretty consistently, even from a young age, because I never was really like taught. Oh, sorry, hit my microphone. I was never really like taught how to cook. So I had to like learn how to cook on my own. But the one thing I was really good at cooking was rice. Yeah. Of course, again, I was never really taught to cook, so I had to like learn from trial and error, but you gotta use the finger crease rule. you put your rice in and then you know, rinse it and stuff. But when you're getting ready to cook it, you put your finger in the rice. You put your finger in the rice and you fill the water up to that first like indent so index finger. You stick your index finger and touch the top of your rice. Or I don't know if it's like, well, because I don't usually cook all that much rice in one go. You put your finger in there and you fill it to the crease in your finger. Yeah, that's how I grew up learning how to cook. Have I ever tried to cook rice on a stove or campfire? No, but that does sound fun. Will that still work with tiny hands? I don't know, because I think I have like long fingers for having a tiny body. Just Viola things, I guess. But I think it should be fine. When I wash rice, do I shaka shaka with my hand or do I swish slowly? I swish circularly. Yeah. What else? The next thing I think I learned how to cook pretty well when I was younger was, I think, eggs. Like an omelet. Yeah. You'd like to try cooking rice using an air fryer? Then it would be crispy rice. Although crispy rice is nice. It's very, like, there's very specific, like, recipes and stuff I guess you could have with crispy rice. I'm not that great of a cook, though. I think I'm pretty basic when it comes to cooking. I won't set the kitchen on fire. But I follow recipes and things like that. More basic things, I don't really need recipes. Pantry stocked with spices. I do season my food. Yeah, what else can I? When I was sick a few weeks ago, I made myself another lugao. That was really nice. A rice porridge. I can do that. Off the top of my head. I keep a thing of chicken broth in the fridge whenever I need it. It's like an emergency chicken broth. You've only ever cooked rice in a stove. I've done both. I actually think I cook rice over the stove more than I use a rice cooker, because I have a rice cooker. But I definitely cook rice over a stove. I think it's just faster for me. So, because my rice cooker sets it for like 45 minutes. Can't wait that long. I like soft, fluffy, warm rice. I don't like dry rice. Or crispy rice. Well, the thing is like crispy rice, like if the recipe is specifically, or the meal I guess is specifically crispy rice, that's fine. But if it's like rice with a side of like meat, then I like it like softer and fluffier. This is so random. What is this? I don't know if this word is Tagalog or if it's Cebuano, but there's a word for the part of your meal that is the meat, or like that is not the rice. Does anyone know what it is? Because I'm going back to my rice ratio. I have a lot of rice compared to not rice. It's like, what's ulam? I don't know. I think it started with an S. It's not, oh my gosh. There's a word for it, but I don't think I know it. I don't want to say it wrong either. Oh my gosh, no, but the stores that do... No, I think it started with a su, like su something. I don't want to say it wrong, but it started with... Maybe it is a Cebuano word. Ah, here we go. Sudan. An item of food. I knew it. It's SUD-AN. An item of food eaten with rice. There we go. There it is. Yeah, because I remember growing up, my mom would always use that word because I would have very little of it. Because I would only have... It is Cebuano. Okay. Yeah, I just searched it up. Sudan is the word. And it's like whatever you eat with your rice. Yeah. But I always have less of that and more of my rice. Yeah, we're talking about food. I need to get more rice for the rest of my meal. Cause like I said, my rice ratio is really big compared to the sudan. What's the word for it in other languages? There's a word for that in Thai? Oh, interesting. I'm learning something new. Oh, there's another word for it like in Tagalog? Okay, hold on. I need to write these down. Kubkao? Kubkao. That's cool. That's cool. Whoa. Sahog? Ingredient? I don't know how to say it. Oh my gosh. I thought it was meat specifically. Yes. When I think of sudan, I think of meat. Like fish. Oh, I guess I think of like meat and chicken or fish. Anything that goes with like the main part of your meal that's not rice is sudan. An item of food eaten with rice. Yeah. How did we get there? Oh my gosh. Man. Is it like antipasto is to pasta? Antipasto is like an appetizer. I've always seen it on like menus. It's the first course. That's what I thought. I was like, antipasto is like an appetizer, right? No. Sudan is like if you were to have like a fish and rice dish, it's the fish in the fish rice dish. Yeah, like I think of a Jollibee meal. It's like how in breakfast they have the garlic rice and the corned beef. It's the corned beef. That's sudan. Yes, SUD-AN. Yeah, the viand. Is that the word for it? The meat part of a meat and rice dish. We went from rice, eggs, and then food. Then a word from Tagalog or the Cebuano word came to mind. Yeah. I thought it was the part of the pasta dish that isn't the pasta itself. Oh. I searched it up. It says antipasto. 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 Anti-T-T-T-pasto. Anyway, is the traditional first course of a formal Italian meal. Usually made of bite-sized small portions and served on a platter from which everyone serves themselves. The purpose of antipasti, I like the plural, is to stimulate the appetite, to whet your appetite, if you will. Antipasto. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to get through this super chats. We do have a lot more fun planned for this week. We have my anniversary song cover release. I wonder what you all think it's gonna be. Cause I know what it's gonna be. But you all don't know. It's good. I chose it because of the meaning of the song and like I was rewatching Inuyasha recently and I was like, man, I should have sung Angelus. Because the lyrics there also work really well, but that's not the vibe I wanted to go for. I wanted something like determined, you know? Angelus kind of feels like a love song. A really passionate love song. Oh my gosh. Demon Warrior, thank you so much for celebrating your membership anniversary. May you always have the support and encouragement of those who love and believe in you, no matter where life takes you. Good luck to you as you take the next step in your journey. Once a family, always a family. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I love all the PRISM sounds. They're so wonderful. Oishiso says, first of all, thank you for celebrating your membership anniversary. I heard the song The Fields from Twice Again after a few months, and I keep hearing it in Rita's voice now. I'm so curious about your boy, I want to keep it cool. Yeah, check out my cover of Be the Light I just released. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I saw Naki's reply to my tweet. She's watching Dungeon Meshi. I'm still not caught up. I don't watch it like every week. I watch the English dub for that one. And I also watch the English dub. Well, I actually watch more English dubs than I do subs nowadays. But I love the voice acting work in Danme. She's so silly, so goofy. They're so wonderful. I also watch Apothecary Diaries in English. Oh, I didn't tell you. So for me and my friends, it's anime night. We every like Monday or so. Sometimes it's not Monday because life happens. But we finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and we were like, we need something happier. We need something not sad. And my friend, she recommended we watch. It's called Cherry Magic. It's a really odd premise. Go search it up. The full title is really odd, but it's called Cherry Magic. And essentially, the story is a guy at the office. He's just an office worker, regular guy, regular dude. All of a sudden, he finds himself with the power to be able to read people's minds when he like comes into contact with them. And he finds out through this power that another guy at the office is like head over heels for him. And he has no clue what to do with that information. Because he's like never, like, I don't want to say never loved before, but he'd never been in like a relationship. And so it's like him navigating that. And like, it's really silly. And I'm glad my friend recommended it. We've been having lots of laughs watching it. We're in episode 6, I think. I don't want to spoil it. I won't spoil it if anyone wants to watch it. But it's really silly. It's really cute. The side couples are also really funny too. Oh my gosh. Saying thank you so much for the super chat. I have a few questions, but I'm not sure I should ask now or after you go indie. Not sure how much you plan. Can I ask or should I keep it to myself first? I didn't see any during stream, so I didn't answer any, so I apologize if I missed them. You can just leave them, I guess then you could either leave them in the comments of this stream or the comments of my announcement stream. I saw a couple of questions post at stream, so I went back and answered those. So I guess that would be a good way. But yeah, maybe after everything has blown over, maybe. Because the transition is just like a lot to think about, you know? So maybe that would be a better time. I'm not sure. But if you have any business questions, I think the contact at PRISM Project, is it bad that I don't know the full thing? Management mentioned if you have any business questions, to reach out to their email. But yeah, I've talked about my plans for after going indie, and happy to talk about it more. Are you watching the live action Cherry Magic? No, so we're watching the anime, but I did find out, so there's 2 live actions apparently. There's a Thai one and there's a Japanese one. And so we were actually floating the idea across of after finishing the Cherry Magic anime, we would go back and watch one of the live actions. Yeah. But it's really cute, it's really silly. The premise itself, go search up Cherry Magic and the full title will tell you. Essentially, when the main character turns 30, he suddenly has the power to read the mind of anyone he touches. And that's how he finds out that the guy at the office is into him. Because I think... I can't remember why it happened. I guess there was a busy hallway, but he ends up, like, being accidentally carried on or whatever. And then the guy's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, in his head. He has no clue because he keeps it all in his head, and the guy's inner monologue is just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But so we're watching that, and we've been watching MASH. We watch MASH every week. If you haven't watched Mashiru, Magic and Muscle, it's so funny, it's so silly, it's so goofy. So that in combination with with Cherry Magic has been a very wonderful experience, because we're not sad anymore when it comes to anime night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen took a lot on us. Yeah, that was rough. It was... And then for a while too, we had Trigun Stampede, because it used to be Vash and Mash Monday. How is Season 2 compared to Season 1? Good, great! I've loved all of it so far. We have a silly, goofy time. There's a character... Oh, one thing though, we're so bad at remembering names in Mashiru, because everyone... There's a lot of, like, magic names, and there's a lot of, like, there's just a lot of characters to keep track of, and there's this one character Oh my gosh, I wish I remembered his name. But we call him the Ice Spice of MASH because he has like the orange like afro. Oh my gosh. MASH character. Mashuru character. If anyone who watches MASH knows the name of this person, okay, here we go. List of characters and it has their pictures. Okay. He's definitely been in the anime, so I'm looking. Oh, maybe they don't have a colored picture in the Wikipedia. Villain. Yeah, we just have silly nicknames for everyone. Like Ice Spice, if Ice Spice was a wizard. We had... Someone reminded one of our friends of Armin Arlert. Yeah, so it's this guy named Cell War. And my friend... he wears like a monk robe. And my friend goes, Armin of the Cloth. We have some very... so, we're not... Like, Cell War. Like, it's hard to remember that name. It's so outlandish. Yeah, but it's a great show. Oh, yes, I'm also watching Free Ren. I totally forgot. I do watch Free Ren weekly. I'm caught up. I watched that in Japanese. The thing is, I've rewatched it millions of times, so I watch it both in English and in Japanese. So I've seen all of the anime in English and Japanese. I love it. Wow, I love it so much. But yeah, those are the shows I'm watching right now. Will I do the opening song? I did! I covered it on TikTok. Part of it. Covered part of it on TikTok. It's the narrator guy? Is it the narrator guy? With the orange afro. Narration. That's so funny, narration. I have to text my friends. That's so funny. We always just called him Ice Spice. Oh my gosh. I need to... Oh, hold on. I'm messaging my friends right now as we speak. Oh my goodness. You guys. Apparently, Ice Spice. That's what we call the guy. MASH. His name is narration. Like narration. That's crazy. You blew my mind. That is so funny. Solo Leveling. I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes of Solo Leveling, and then I paused from it because it was a little intense. I got to the point where he like, oh, I didn't even get that far. It was like episode 2 or 3, where like, oh, he got absolutely like destroyed in that one dungeon, and then after that I paused watching it. I'll come back to it, I think, because I like. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to like manhwa, I think I'm more of like an ORV person. ORV. Me and my friends call it ORV. ORV, omniscient reader's viewpoint. So I think I read more. I like to read my manhwa more than I like to watch it, I guess. Yeah. But I like Solo Leveling. I watched that in English too. Yeah. Do you all like the ga emoji? That was from that was added from the Xenoblade stream. Welcome backstage is Idol Code. I hope you have lots of fun. Okay, I'm gonna get more rice for my chicken tikka masala for my sudan. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid into another stream. Let's see who's live right now. Oh my gosh, June is also super chat reading. Never mind, I'll keep going. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I can find somebody else. Let's see. It's gonna be a race? What, to see who ends first? Hi, June! Hi! he goes, maybe I could raid into... Hi, June. Are you watching? Hi. Oh my gosh, hi, June, hi. I'm looking at his chat right now. Raid Rita to assert dominance. Oh my gosh. Do what? Do what? Raid into me? June beat me to it. Oh my gosh. Unless it's otherwise. I heard wrong. Hi, Jude. Thank you for the raid. All right. I'll eat a little bit of my chicken tikka masala with what little rice I have left. Suffer in silence. Suffer from success. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. We'll just wait here patiently. And then now it's up to me to find somebody. That's okay. I'm willing to take on the duty of finding someone else to raid into. All right, everyone. Look presentable. Get ready. Hi! What? Whoa! That's crazy. I wasn't expecting this at all. Leora's free. Leora's live. We'll do Leora. But hello. What? No way! What a surprise! How unexpected, dude! I went schedule.PRISM Project.jp to decide who to stream or to raid into, and I saw that you were live, so I clicked on your stream to see if you were like still going, and I joined in right when you were like, we should raid into Rita. I thought, wait a minute, no. But it's okay. I think I've decided who we're gonna raid into. Leora looks like she's live, so we'll go ahead and raid. It was so funny. I didn't know if you had my stream pulled up too to see if I was live. So the whole time I was like, hi, Jude, hi, because I was also reading your chat. But oh my gosh, welcome! How unexpected. That's crazy. Crazy how the timing worked out. Saying thank you so much for the super chat. I will ask one in the stream, no worries. We're about to wrap up anyway, so go right ahead. After you go in, how to contact you to ask a serious question, like dono issue, merch, or fan mail. Sorry to interrupt. No worries! I will have a new contact email to contact for business purposes. It'll be very similar to the Contact PRISM Project. I made it look all professional-like, so you'll see that when it happens. So, worry not. We've thought about a lot of stuff. We just haven't gotten around to changing them yet because it's not transition time. But you'll see the changes come through, once they happen. So maybe it would be better to save some of the questions after the transition, because there's a lot of things that are gonna change, I guess. That you'll see when the transition happens. So. Yeah, worry not. There will be a way to reach out for business. I think I'll still... maybe I should be better about checking my Reddit. I'll be on Twitter still. Same handle and everything. I'll be on TikTok. Same YouTube channel. Same... Did I say TikTok? I'll still have my Reddit that I'll still probably really be bad at posting. Yeah, same sort of channel. I don't think I'm gonna be on Twitch. I have a Twitch account to comment on people's, streams and stuff. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, now it'll be a double raid. Kind of. Because we're about to raid into Leora's stream. But if you just tuned in, we were just talking about... Well, I was just catching up with super chats from my PRISM announcement discussion stream. And talking about this or that. We were talking about rice and... chicken tikka masala. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, if you want, you can check out my cover of Be the Light that I tuned in. Oh, no, I can't raid into Leora's. So we are going to raid into... Nana! My sister, Nana. Nana Asteria is like a sister to me, so... Nana... It says Nana's live, but let me see. YouTube, are you lying to me? YouTube? Oh, it says she's live. What is she doing? It says she... Okay, so she is live. She speaks mainly Japanese, but her English is fantastic. So, if you want, you can go in and tune in. 400 people, wow. Oh my gosh, this is... Whoa, Street Fighter 6. That's awesome. Okay, we'll rate it. looks like she's very focused. So go cheer her on. It's gonna be great. She's so wonderful. She's so fantastic. Woohoo! It's a match. Here comes a new challenger. Match is what it says. I'm assuming that's what SF6 stands for. Street Fighter 6. Okay. Oh my gosh. But say hi. This is my VTuber sister. So be sure to say hi. And have fun. But also I have a song cover releasing at the end of the week. Kind of like as a 3-year anniversary. Not a celebration, I'm just releasing the cover and doing some announcements. But my full anniversary is I combined it with my indie debut, I guess. So, but I wanted to release a surprise, a 3-year anniversary gift while I'm still here as a PRISM talent. So look forward to that. And then a Xenoblade. But as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel. Rita Kamishiro at your service. Bye! I'm currently doing a CAPTCHA right now. Whenever I change my Twitter name to like live now, I have to do a CAPTCHA. And let me tell you, these CAPTCHAs are getting... There's 5 of them! Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm taking like a placement exam. This is like those exams that you take to see if like, you know... I don't know, wow. Like if you're like an AP student or something. A lot of shapes and things you have to organize. Okay, there, I did it. Yay! Not quite right! Oh no! I have to do it again. Okay, I'll stay here until I get it done. Move the icon into the indicated orbit. That's... Whoa. I think I'm doing it right. Okay, 2 done out of 5. Okay. Submit. That's 3 done. Okay. Okay, 4 done. I wonder if anyone like can speedrun these. Okay, yippee! I did it! Okay. I'll see you all next time. Bye!